another house update video. So before we get started into this video and all the updates, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love shown with our last video and all the new subscribers we're getting. So this means so much to us, so thank you for following along this amazing and crazy journey of ours. Right now we're on the way to the house. I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. Starbucks and Target equals one happy mama. So this shirt is from my shop, The Not So Perfect Mom. If you're new here, if you don't know, I have my own mama brand, so the link is down below to purchase this shirt. I also have another version for you guys that are not mamas, so it says Starbucks and Target equals one happy gal, and the link is down below. I also put the Instagram name here at The Not So Perfect Mom shop, so make sure you guys check that out. Shop small, shop local, support your small businesses. So yeah, we're on our way to the house. Last video we talked about how our closing date is delayed, and we got more information on why it's delayed. So right now we are going to the house. I'm gonna show you inside the house, and then we're gonna get into why it is delayed. All right, we are inside. Does it look a little bit different?
Because it's white up top.
Oh, I think that's why. So, as you guys seen in the last video, we talked about the ceiling, how the house across the street had this texture, and now we got the texture up here. So that's new. I feel like it looks bigger. Looks like they're working over here, making the house next to us. We're gonna have neighbors. They're making the foundation over there. That's cool. So yeah, this looks like the pattern or whatever they put up here.
What?
It looks different than last time. I think it's more smoothed out or something. I don't know. Here's the ceiling, the tray ceiling, and the dining room. Got the ceilings done up here. So they're just gonna like clean up here. I think it's crazy, like this is so dirty, and how they're gonna clean it all out.
Well, I guess they don't do this in the bathrooms. Probably just white.
So I guess they're not gonna do the ceilings in the bathrooms. I don't know why. I don't know exactly how it works, but see that texture is in the bathroom and then it's in the closet, but I'm sure there's a reason why they don't do that in the bathroom unless they didn't get to it yet. Not sure. So we ran into the superintendent guy. We were driving. I was just like, oh, we should stop and like try to talk to him. So he was saying that so far everything's still going smooth. What they're doing next is like cleaning out like the floors, which I've noticed downstairs is a little bit cleaner than up here, because they're gonna get ready to do the trimming on the bottom. So let me show you guys. So we're upstairs, so they didn't really clean too much up here, but they're gonna just like sweep and stuff like that so they can start doing the trimming. Or like I guess the baseboards.
Once you do that, then they'll paint the walls.
They do the primer,
right? Paint, and then
the outside.
He said he could paint the outside, but
yeah,
it needs to be clear.
Yeah. So
clear skies.
Yeah. So that's another thing, is that it's been raining so much here in Virginia. I don't know why, and very muggy. So he's like, that's why they haven't painted the outside of the house. He's like, if there's just like 2 days that doesn't rain, they would have, they will paint the outside of the house. So I don't know how the weather is gonna be next week, but I feel like once I see the outside of the house like painted black, the color that we chose, that's when it's gonna hit like, whoa, this is getting real. Because it's just crazy, like watching it all come together. I cannot wait. This is our bedroom, and I can't wait to wake up and be like, what a good day already. And the kid's gonna start screaming in my ear. It just has such good lighting here. All right, so I lied. It's not that clean down here because to me it just looks whiter. I guess I really wasn't looking at the floor, but basically he said this weekend they're going to start cleaning this up and start putting the baseboards, prime it, paint it, all that fun stuff. So that's what's going to happen here. He said they already did that across the street, I think today. Or you want to look across the street? Oh my gosh, he said they already did that across the street, so then we're going to be next. Like, that's what they're going to be doing this weekend. No, they're gonna paint on Monday. He said Monday they're gonna paint, right? Yeah, so we'll see about that. But you can see in the garage, like, it's cleared out. Like, there's nothing in this garage. So yep, we shall see. All right, so as y'all saw, like, not too much has changed inside besides the textured ceilings. And they didn't have the textured ceilings inside the bathrooms, but maybe that's a reason, or they just didn't get to it. Maybe because, like, the humidity in the bathrooms. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So that's what the difference is we've seen. I feel like I'm like in kindergarten. Like, what's the difference between this picture and this picture? And
like, at least we knew. I think when we said they would do the ceiling probably by now. We
did say that last week.
We said we would probably have a garage door.
We don't have a garage door.
And then we thought that they would start painting, but you know, so they're right doing exactly. He told us that the house across the street, that's just like ours. He said they're like 2-3 days ahead of you. So whatever is happening over there is gonna happen in our house. And we said that last time.
Yeah. So we didn't go into the other house. I mean, last week we went into the other house, but we can see, like, through their windows, like, their walls are painted, you know, white. So I mean, good thing, like, we ran into him, so we kind of know what to expect. So what he said, like I said earlier, is just that they're gonna be cleaning it out, start doing, like, the trimming on the walls, and then he said they want to start painting, like, on Monday. So that's the plan. And then also at the outside of the house, painting whenever it stops raining. So to the point of this video, also obviously gave the update, but now the update on why our closing date is delayed.
But there's a lot of delays around I think just in new construction in general, is a bunch of delays right now because materials, obviously, it takes forever. You know, we waited for how long just to get our windows. So I think it takes a long time for materials, things like windows, doorknobs, doors, things that you don't even think about. And then the lumber prices are crazy right now. But what we learned is all of those things, and labor is something that, you know, that's really impacting our closing date, because he said that the way that, I don't know if this is how everybody's doing it or if this is just something pertaining to, like, our community, how they're doing it, or our builder, how he's doing it. So if they're gonna lay concrete and somebody from the contractor, from that team, gets sick, if someone gets sick from that team, then the whole team is shut down for 10 days, is what he said. That has been pushing back a lot of stuff because, you know, if you got a whole team, either they're doing painting or they're doing concrete or they're putting siding, whatever they're doing, if one person from that team gets sick, they got to sit out for 10 days, the whole entire team. So that's been pushing a lot of things back. So he said that's what's impacting us, because when they said, like, materials and things like that, I'm like, you know, they're waiting a long time for windows, but we have our windows. Yeah. They're waiting, like, the lumber prices are so high and it's hard to get lumber and things like that, but we have all the lumber that we're gonna pretty much need, and that's what I'm assuming, for our house to be finished. But I didn't factor in that, you know, it's still COVID times. I think people forgot about that, but that's still having an impact on, you know, the labor, getting contractors, and, you know, I guess they have to be safe to, you know, to make sure that everybody is doing what they can do. It's
so crazy, like, all this stuff is happening. Like, COVID is still around, but it's like, it's crazy how it's still, like, affecting everybody, like, till this day. I know people are getting vaccinated and all that stuff like that, people, you know, feeling like everything's going back to normal, but because of, like, the whole delay of, like, last year, like, it's still affecting today. The fact that, like if it's doors or, like, appliances are back, or because of COVID, for all the stuff from last year. So, you know, which all makes sense, and that's why I really love this, like, vlogging this, and, you know, having you guys comment under our videos, because it made me realize
that it's not just us.
It's literally not just us. Like, all you guys comments, like, we read every single comment. We try to respond to every single comment, and it makes us feel better knowing that like we're not alone.
Yeah.
You know, last week I was stressed out in the video when we heard that our closing date changed from mid-July to now mid-August. You know, and if you guys know our situation, like we're staying with family, like we moved out our first house in February, like we sold our house, like, you know, it's a lot been going on. So, you know, for a whole month difference, like, you know, it's affecting us because we were looking forward to this date.
But then he even said, though, I don't think they said that that was like the official time, mid-August. I think that's like worst case scenario. So worst case scenario would be mid-August, but that's trying to factor in any other hold-ups, delays. If someone gets sick, if they got to shut down, they try to factor in all those things. So hopefully, everybody will be on their best behavior, and and they can get to work and do what they're supposed to do, so that we'll close closer to our date, hopefully the end of July, if things go as planned.
That's what the superintendent guy told our realtor. It's just like, you know, we said mid-August, just like that's like worst case scenario, like he said. But I mean, there's really hoping at least end of July, beginning August. So either way, it's close. As much as I was like stressed out when I first heard it, you know, I was you know what, like clearly we're not the only ones going through this. Like you guys been commenting how people have been under contract since December and they still haven't moved in. Like that's a lot. So I feel like I like that we're not alone into this, and so we really appreciate you guys watching and commenting and stuff like that. It makes us feel a little bit better. And then, you know, like, okay, whatever, it's gonna be mid-August, now we're planning our summer, because, you know, we got 2 kids now, and you know, our daughter is getting out of school, so we're just like, all right, we got to keep them busy. So we have plans, you know, to keep us occupied, because my plan was moving in and start decorating and enjoying the house. But now that that's changed, like, I just, you know, just got to keep yourself busy, not so much stress about the house. I keep saying, like, when I move in, I'm gonna do this, but like, I'm just gonna enjoy the summer and try to, you know, not so much think about all the delays.
On a positive note, we asked about getting the garage painted, because they paint the entire house but they don't paint the garage. So
Rex, the superintendent guy,
so we asked him, like, you know, can we get the garage painted? That's not like an option for an upgrade or anything. I'm not sure if this is just for our situation or is this like normal for everyone. I don't know, but they don't paint the garage. So he told us, you know, when they're gonna paint. So they're gonna paint around, I think, Monday. They'll start painting. So he said, you know, if you just kind of pop up and maybe
mention it
to the people,
you know,
who are painting, or
give them some extra money to do it.
Yeah, maybe just ask them, work something out with them. Maybe they'll do it. But just, I think with him just letting us know and giving us that information, I think it's gonna help us be able to go and hopefully, cross our fingers, get our garage painted. Because
like we said in other videos, like, we're not using our garage for cars, like we're using it as like an office and, you know, workout area and stuff like that.
And if they can do it right now when it's empty house and, you know, it's just technically a construction zone.
Yeah, it'll be easier if they do paint it. Like I was, and we're willing to like pay out of pocket, and all they do like is just literally spray. It'll be so easy for them, because, you know, compared to the entire house, you might as well just like finish it.
And they're professionals.
Exactly. So, but he kept that in mind. He was like, you know, I'll talk to my paint guy too, but, you know, if you do come around when they're painting, you know, maybe come around, like, do it on the side. So that's another tip, is to try to get close to your like superintendent guy
and the contractors.
And the contractors.
Somebody left a comment and said that they got real close with their contractors. They bought them like beer or something.
Yeah,
every
Friday or something like that.
And just, you know, by doing that, you kind of building that relationship with them. So if you have anything that you want to ask for, or any, you know, it's something extra that's not huge, something small that they can just do, like paint the garage, you know, they're probably more likely to do it if they, you know,
and if anything, it's money in their actual pocket if we like giving them a little bit extra money and stuff like that. So that's a tip. I see a lot of people also been dealing with issues with like the community realtor and stuff like that, like we have. So clearly it's a pattern.
Once you go into contract, for some reason,
their attitude changes.
Their whole attitude shifts. I don't know why or what. Hold on,
what's he about to do? Somebody going into our house.
Stilts things look like the things they use to paint.
I mean, I guess he's got to start doing trimming or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's the update for the house. That's the reason why our closing day is delayed, which seems like it's pretty common from all the comments y'all be leaving. Hopefully next week we go have some completely white walls and all that fun stuff. I wonder when they're gonna start putting like cabinets.
But doesn't, well, from what I read, cabinets is like the very last thing. So once you see cabinets, you know you're about to close. That's what I read.
Well, I can't wait for that.
But nowadays, it's like, who knows?
Whatever. Clearly, it's still early in June. We're going to be doing this till probably mid-August. Either way, we're going to keep vlogging and once we move in, all that fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for following along. If you have any questions, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow our house Instagram page. It's athome.sweet.james, and follow my mom shop at the Not So Perfect Mom Shop on Instagram, or you can check out my website, thenotsoperfectmomshop.com. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.